Thank you, Dr. Pollack. And honestly, we didn't coordinate on this morning's speeches. But anyway, as you know, we sort of realigned, restructured the district office, and we have a new position filled by Shawanna James Cole. She's the principal of practice. We're, as you know, running our sort of district improvement on 3 rails, and one of those rails is equity and gap closing the gaps, right? And there's gaps all over the place. It just depends on how you look at it. But there's identifiable gaps that we think are huge and important to address as professionals. And Shawanna is kind of the point person for that work. This is a position few districts have backed or embraced, but we think it's our commitment to being excellent that supports this kind of position. So, Mrs. Coles.
Good morning. I woke up thinking, what a difference a year makes. Last year, I stood before you petrified as I shared my story. In the back of my mind, I was hoping and praying that because I was being transparent, that I was likable, engaging, you didn't think I was crazy, and you understood my journey to get here. What I didn't realize is that there were so many of you who understood, who had similar experiences, and for some, my story resonated because you saw me in some of your students. It made me smile because I realized that I was not alone. So often we are afraid to tell our stories because we don't think that people will care or if they will understand. But I've learned that our stories is what binds us together. And the truth of the matter is, we all have a story. In my new role, I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you, learning from you, hearing your story. My theme for the year is my story, your story, our story. This is inclusive of the stories of the children who walk our halls and their families. Our children are much more than the data on a graph or a chart. The children who sit in our seats are complex individuals, and we're helping to write a portion of their narrative with each interaction we have with them. My favorite question of late is, so what exactly is your new role and what will you be doing? In short, as Dr. Ball said, my new role was created to assist with closing the achievement gap, to work with families, to engage families, to support each of you. And to be brutally honest, I can't do this without you. So over the next few weeks, I'll be asking folks to join my team. I will also share some things that I have planned for the year, and I will be reaching out to you to see how I can assist you. As I conclude, when I think of the role of the principal of practice, I am reminded of the African phrase, Umbuntu. It means, I am because you are. In some translations, it says, I am because we are. Umbuntu stands for the interconnectedness we all have. It removes those barriers of race, ethnicity, age, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, and disability, to name a few. Umbuntu stands for humanity towards others. Umbuntu allows us to make a difference in the world and to have an impact on others. Isn't that what we do every day as educators? So I leave you with this, Umbuntu. I am because you, ladies and gentlemen, are inspiring. Your power of influence is limitless. Umbuntu. I am because you have high expectations for all learners. You work hard to ensure every student has every opportunity to be successful every day. Umbuntu. I am because you are dedicated. You refuse to give up on your students. Umbuntu. I am because you value diversity and inclusion. You see the potential in everyone. Umbuntu. I am because you have a good sense of humor. You smile even when you feel like crying, and sometimes you dance when no one is looking. Umbuntu. I am because, as Dr. Ball has in his book, Maverick Teachers, we are innovators and game changers. And on a personal note, Umbuntu, to the Davis family, I am because you are. I am because brought me into this district. You provided a strong foundation. You love me. And now I get to work with all of the wonderful people at all the schools, tenants, Willdale, McDonald, I have it written down, McDonald, Swanway, Clinker, and Law College. I got everything. Umbuntu, I am because you are. Umbuntu, I am because you are leaders, teachers, bridge builders, and dreamers. I am because we are Centennial School District. Have a spectacular school year.